Hey guys, in today's video, I am sharing Travel and Leisure's top 20 best things to do in Park City, Utah from a local. Well, since I am a local of 37 years, let's see how good Travel and Leisure actually is about the 20 best things to do here in Park City, Utah. When people ponder Park City, they most likely conjure up images of world class skiing. Absolutely. We have Park City Mountain Resort, we have Deer Valley. In the Heber Valley, we've got Sundance. Or celebrities or designer winter gear hobnobbing on snowy sidewalks, right? Main Street is pretty high end. You have Gorshas. Go to Deer Valley, you've got even more high end stores there. Plus, not to mention, at the St. Regis this year, there is a Saks Fifth Avenue pop up shop with a personal shopper. Snowy sidewalks court its well earned reputation as this was the site of the 2002 Winter Olympics Games, which we might be getting in 2034. You should go check out my video about that. And it continues to be the home of the annual Sundance Film Festival, which is the largest independent film festival in the United States, which I just made a video about that as well, which you should go check out. But there's a lot more going on in this idyllic mountain town that doesn't receive international attention. For starters, Park City is a worthwhile destination for all four seasons. We're not just, yes, we're a ski town and we're mostly popular in the winter, but we have all four seasons. Fall is amazing here. People love summers here. There are a lot of Floridians here that have second homes that actually don't care about the winter, and they rent out their properties for the winter, and then they come and they live here during the summer because it's a lot nicer than Florida in the summertime. Saddled at 7,000 feet high within the core-rated peaks of the Wasatch Range, so Park City is known as the Wasatch Back. Salt Lake is known as the Wasatch Front. It provides access to some of the best spring hiking, summer mountain biking, and fall leaf peeping you will find anywhere in the American West. Indeed, shoulder season is probably the best kept secret, right? There's not a lot happening during shoulder season, mud season. So April, May, and also October, November. Maybe a little bit maybe at the little end of September, October, November, and definitely April and May. So regardless of when you arrive, however, you'll be greeted by a warm welcoming to the community. We're all really nice people and we are happy that you're here. One that's way more cosmopolitan than any small town under 10,000 might suggest. So Park City is it has total cosmopolitan vibes. It is very city-like in some ways, especially downtown Main Street, especially Old Town, which is why I think so many New Yorkers love Old Town, because it feels like they have access to the best restaurants, the best shopping. They can go ski from the town lift, and they're getting access to all the amazing amenities that Park City has to offer for outdoors, not to mention you're really close to Deer Valley. And all the homes in Old Town are so cute, and they're kind of built like brownstones. They're really tall, and some people have elevators in them. So the streets of downtown are studded with a diverse array of dining options ranging from music, rustic, farm-raised fare to polished. Michelin caliber, I don't even know how to say that word. Amaski, I butchered it. Wow. You can grab a drink from the world's only ski-in gastro distillery. They're talking about High West here. Or simply admire the soaring scenery while cozied up by a fire in the foyer of a 5-star luxury hotel. Yes, you can go to Montage, you can go to Stein's, you can go to the Chateau, Goldner Hirsch, St. Regis Deer Valley. What else am I forgetting? There's going to be the Grand Hyatt on the new Mayflower side. There's also probably going to be a Four Seasons over there. So don't sleep on what's happening over on the Mayflower side, over by Deer Valley, the new base that's going in. You need to go check out my videos all about the Mayflower and that new base area, because Jordanelle is the future of Park City. This particular part of Utah is more than 1,000 miles from the nearest ocean. Park City is your own personal oyster. So they have curated a handful of locals to revere their favorite things in town. I'm shocked you guys didn't ask me. I have lived here for 37 years. So here's what they came up with. Ski Deer Valley Resort with a champion. Yeah, you can ski with Ted Ligety if you want. Deer Valley is crushing this year. They have the most amazing social media I've ever seen in my life. Park City has a big corporate stick up their butt, and Deer Valley is way more prestigious than Park City, and they are letting their hair down, and they are having so much fun. So yeah, you can ski with Olympians in Deer Valley. They have camps, they have classes. It's really, really cool. So Park City is home to two world-class resorts. Um, Deer Valley has more than 2,000 acres of skiable terrain. That is going to double when this whole Mayflower project comes into fruition. So a full day to ski with one of the local legends is about $2,800. Pack the ultimate picnic. So, as co founder of Topedo, one of Park City's top farm to table dining concepts, Maggie Alvarez knows a thing or two about sourcing great grub. But she doesn't only want to be inside enjoying it. On especially beautiful days, she likes to take her food into the alpine setting to set up the ideal mountain picnic. And there are plenty of places across town to grab the sort of on the go fare she needs to get the job. We like to do daytime dates, so we grab an amazing sandwich at the Chop Shop or Big Dipper. Big Dipper is very good. It's an amazing little sandwich place at the top of Maine, and you take it with you on a hike, and then you just have a picnic in the mountains. Go blow some glass. So I had not heard about this. This is actually really cool. So renowned bartender Zaina V. Woodman mixes up an array of creative cocktails at not one but two locations across the Sip and Stir and Handle. When she's not busy behind the bar, she likes to go behind the torch at Red Flower Studios. I have not heard of this, you guys. I am actually kind of excited to check this out. They offer glass blowing sessions for individuals and groups. The next one is Toast your artsy accomplishment with a pint of local craft beer. It doesn't hurt that if you can celebrate your sweet victory with a sour beer next to the offset beer, adds Woodman. The popular hangout also specializes in dark lagers and happy IPAs. I myself don't like beer. Don't hate me. I don't like beer. I'm not a beer drinker. I'm not into it. I don't like it. My husband likes beer. He's into that stuff. I'm not into the local breweries or any of that. I just don't like beer. I don't care about craft beer. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me bloated. So partake in inclusive winter sports. So for people with disabilities, skiing remains a daunting task. You guys, the National Ability Center, these guys are crushing it. It's a nonprofit organization. It provides adaptive recreation and outdoor adventures to individuals with disabilities. They just opened a new state-of-the-art facility at the base of Park City Mountain Resort, and they would be happy to take you on the mountain. Have dinner in a yurt on top of the mountain. This is very expensive, and it's amazing. It's like a horse-drawn carriage. So if you've ever wanted to enjoy a chef-driven cuisine in an opulent tent 10,000 feet above sea level, the Viking Yurt offers an unforgettable evening just for you and your loved ones. So this experience begins at 5:45 p.m. with 25-minute sleigh ride up to the pinnacle of Park City. You're welcome into the yurt with a mug of glog as you settle in for a 3.5-hour dining adventure. Dinners start at $280 per person, that is including tax and gratuity, but it must be reserved in advance. Take a shot from the world's longest ski shot. So if you're hunkering down for something a bit stronger, High West has you covered. The huge saloon with its own stillhouse and pronounced the Old West vibe along Main Street back in 2007. As whiskey became increasingly fashionable along the country, the brand moved most of its production to the distillery up. So their distillery is in Wanchit, which is now open for public tours. But the original location remains home to its bar and restaurant. So every October, we kind of are in like a big competition with Breck, and we host the world's longest ski shot event. And we basically set the record, and then Breck does it, and then they set the record, and then we do it again next year because we always do it right before Breck. So to set the most recent record, the bar lined up 228 skis end to end, serving 1,340 people for a little shot. And if you're not a whiskey drinker, they give you like apple juice. But it's nonetheless, it goes to the Park City Rotary Club, so it is nonprofit. It's really, really fun to do, and it happens in October. Discover the area's haunted history. So yes, Park City is a mining town, and they have ghost tours. So it's a different sort of spirit you're seeking. Check out Park City Ghost Tours, which heads out every night starting at 7 p.m. in the winter and 8 p.m. in the summer. As a mining camp come boomtown that nearly became a ghost town, Park City takes its history seriously. The Park City Museum is definitely somewhere you want to go check out because you will see what skiers used to do when they came up the mountain. They used to take mine carts up the mountain, and they have all of this preserved in the Park City Museum. So you'll be like, wow, like it's a mining town, right? We have rich history. The history of Park City is completely different than the rest of Utah. Like basically when it was founded, they were like, we want to horrify Mormons and we want brothels and we're going to find gold and silver, right? So they started mining. And Park City is a place where a drink is very easy to come by, right? We are a bubble. We are totally different. We're like an anomaly of the rest of the state. So definitely check out the Park City Museum. You can refill at the best new restaurants in town. The newest hotspot on Main Street is Pine Cone Ridge. I personally have not eaten here yet, and I actually haven't even heard of it. So shame on me. They have an inviting bar with adventurous craft cocktail menu. So I'm going to have to Google the Pinecone Ridge because I haven't heard of it. Escape from Main Street. So a lot of people, when they come here, it's all Main Street. You got to go get that photo. You got to go have dinner. You got to go have a drink. You got to do the tourist thing on Main Street. You got to do the shopping. But on the lower section of Main Street, right, you have lower and upper, there is the Escape Room Park City. So it offers 4 original experiences, including Mind Trap with distinctively Western feel, and you can be booked up to 10 players starting at $39 a person. Great time and great afternoon for families. I've been trying to get my husband and a group of friends to go do this, and he's a baby and won't go. Sip some local vino. Old Town Cellars operates a bar and lounge featuring a sommelier-led wine tastings. You can enjoy a bespoke assortment of poured tailored to your exact specifications, or you can let it ride with a dealer's choice of offerings. It includes wines that are expertly blended right here in town. So if you love wine, go check them out. The 12th one is spice things up with a sensational Shakira. I don't even know what this is. So when brunch occasion arises, I don't mess around. I go, Five Seeds is so good. You guys, Five Seeds is amazing. And it's located by the market and the liquor store in town. And there's also Teriyaki Grill, which is over there, which is awesome. They've been there forever. I used to go get lunch there in high school all the time. So Five Seeds is a great breakfast spot. The 13th is peruse lots of boutiques. So if you like to shop, you're in luck. There's no shortage of independently owned establishments in downtown Park City. There's even a lot of shops in Redstone. Like, that's a little hidden gem. Like, Redstone is booming. New Park is booming over in Kimball Junction. Go check out that area. There's Pilates studios. There's hot yoga over there. There's gyms galore. There's new restaurants popping up. There's the cutest little shop called Indigo Highway that you have to go check out. It's so Park City. It's like desert meets the mountains. It's adorable. It's so cute. The 14th is explore a setting specializing in social aid. So I book corporate and private events for Alpine Social Club, but when I'm not there for work, I like to hang out at the modern subterranean lounge and enjoy original cocktails. So I have been here and it is super fun. And I remember when I found it, it says like pleasure and spirits. And I was like, why does it say pleasure on the door? That's weird. What happens in the back? Like, I mean, right. It's just like old Western, like, you know, when you go out of state, this is the Utah in me, right? When you go out of state, it's like spirits and liquor. And it's just like, I'm the Utah person. So it's weird. It was just weird language for me, but it's a great cocktail lounge. They have super creative cocktails. They're very expensive, but it's fun. Super cosmopolitan. It's a fancy little place. I'd highly recommend checking it out. The 15th is book a stay at a luxury hotel. There's no shortage of luxury hotels around here. You have the Pendriat Canyons. You have the Montage in Deer Valley. You have Stein Eriksen. You have the Chateau in Deer Valley. You have the Goldner Hirsch in Deer Valley. You have the St. Regis in Deer Valley. And then you have the Grand Hyatt going in on the new Mayflower side. Plus you have Four Seasons going in, and there's going to be a whole bunch more 5-star hotels in that new Village Base area, along with possibly, rumor mill has it, Gucci, Tiffany's, and Louis Vuitton. So if that gives you an idea of what's happening on the new Deer Valley Base side, hold on to your hats, folks, because it's going to explode. Once that thing is ready to go, it's boomtown. So when it comes to 5-star accommodations, Park City provides a large range of options. The St. Regis, the Montage, and the Pendry are all excellent options for those who want to stay as close to the mountains as possible and be ski in, ski out. Each offer multiple dining options, robust spa services. Oh, and the Waldorf is also a great place to choose at the canyons. During the shoulder season, it's not unusual to get into any of these properties for just around $350 per night. So that's kind of like a sneaky little tip. If you come here during shoulder season, stay at one of those and get like a massive discount, because when ski season starts, those rates double. And a lot of stuff in Deer Valley, like people are renting out their properties for like 10 grand a night. It's crazy. Bake some babka. I do not know what this is. So Utah and Slovakia might not seem like the most obvious great geographic partnerships, but thanks to one interpret, the connection is so Bake with Lenka is a 2-hour hands-on cooking experience. I have not heard about this yet. In which guests arrive at the namesake chef's home. Oh, you go to her house and you learn how to make Eastern European pastry. I don't like pastries. Bookings start at about $115 per person and they're hosted year round. That's super cool. I did not know about this. Bake with Lenka. 17th, rent an e-bike and roll through town. Biking Park City is a great way to take in the sights while also appreciating the fresh mountain air. It can be challenging terrain. However, for those who don't have experience tackling the ups and downs of alpine cycling, have no fear, get an electric bike. E-bikes are fun and fairly affordable to walk around. You can rent your bike from Pedigo starting at $85 for half a day, or you can just rent the e-bikes that are littered around town from Park City, and they have a little app that you can download, and you pay by the hour. Enjoy a scenic drive outside of town. So if you're arriving in the summertime or early fall, consider a quick getaway up Guardsman Scenic Pass. By the way, 15 years ago, nobody cared about this area. It was open space. We used to go snowboard back there. We'd build jumps. We'd drag rails up there. We'd drag boxes up there. You could park up there. Now it is so freaking busy. So just be prepared that there's going to be a lot of traffic, okay? Because this is not a secret anymore. And a lot of people go up here, and they even had to like move a special parking lot just for the Guardsman's Pass hike. So you could go up to Blood's Lake, and the hike is so much longer now because of where you have to park. So it's actually a pretty good hike, but originally you could park at the top and you could do the hike 1024 pretty quickly, and it's pretty awesome, and like Clayton's Peak and stuff. And I have pictures of all of that. It's gorgeous up there. So the road requires just under 7 miles of driving up a windy pavement. I also recommend dropping into the Midway side and into Heber. The reds and the maples are amazing when you hit it right. So it goes reds first, and then it kind of goes oranges, and then the aspens turn. So first comes the reds, and then comes the aspens later. So you'll take in a lot of views. There's aspens, evergreens, and billowing fields with wildflowers. Yes, Alta is also a great place to go check out wildflowers if you're looking for a hike. And there's a cool little teepee back there. There's tons of places to take in the beauty. It's a really great place to go check out all the leaves. There's also Alpine Loop, which is a great loop to check out. Again, crazy busy, and the road is treacherous. So watch out for the traffic, and it's very narrow, and people go up there camping and they're dragging their trailers around, and then they're like jackknifing their trailers, and then you're trying to find parking. And my husband gets road rage really easily. So we haven't been up there in a minute, because the last time we went, it was insane. Like, it was like, this is dangerous almost, because there was so much traffic. But Isofast, and it's beautiful. You got to do it at least once. So feed your sense of adventure on the Alpine Coaster. I highly recommend doing this. The Park City Mountain Coaster is the longest of its kind in Utah. Visit outside of the winter months and you can whiz down its mile-long track at speeds up to 30 miles per hour. Tickets start at $30 per ride, and the views are gorgeous. The 20th thing that you want to do is go check all the art. They do a last Friday gallery stroll. So that is definitely something that you're going to want to check out. There are so many art galleries in Park City, on Main Street. Go check them out. Go admire all the art. It's absolutely gorgeous. So Park City has an unexpectedly large art scene. We are a very artistic community. We have the Kimball Art Center for how small we are. So in fact, there are more than 20 galleries lining the streets and encompassing all mediums, from bronze sculptures to black and white to nature photography. And there's a distinctive look and feel of each venue on display for the final Friday of each month, when the Park City Gallery Association offers its 3 long-hour gallery stroll, and it is open to the public, my friends. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video about the 20 things to do in Park City from a local, from Travel and Leisure. Some of them I hadn't even heard of. It was really great. My name is Nicole Bowdle. I'm a 37-year resident of Park City, Utah. I'm a local real estate agent. If you're thinking about buying or selling real estate in Park City, Utah, and you wish to contact me, my information is always dropped down in the description, link down below.